19th. Welcome to the stream. This is Ethan. I'm playing with EK tonight and hoping to keep my momentum from Tuesday going. On Tuesday, Alid was guest streaming and we had a solid 72% game. So that was encouraging. We're playing a strong club system. I forgot to discuss partners no trump range, but I think we're probably playing just weak no trump in all seats, except for fourth. On Tuesday, I tried 11 to 13 as the no trump range. I think it's slightly more consistent with the rest of our system stuff, so I might decide to go with that going forward. But we haven't discussed that tonight, so we're just doing what we've always done. Looks like South's opening a strong no trump, and partner might choose to come into the auction here. Two clubs would be both majors, two diamonds would be one major, two hearts and two spades, or that major and a minor. Double is a few different hands, but partner's not doubling. So we'll see if North transfers to spades. Actually, North's bidding two clubs here. I'm going to double for a club lead. I do have 5 of them. And it's important that I tell partner that I have some suit. So partner's not leading, say, like a 4-card heart or spade suit if that's not very useful. If partner leads a spade, partner's going to be disappointed by the fact that I've got 1. Partner might have a 5-card heart suit, and if my double diverts partner from that heart lead, that could be bad. But I think that on the balance, I need to tell partner about my non-major suit holding here. So that's what I'm doing. I don't want partner leading a short suit into my king third. North is definitely thinking about something. North's already a passed hand. But if people aren't opening 12 counts, then there's a good chance there's game force here. So North is bidding 2 spades. And I don't know if they've discussed this sequence before. A lot of people play this sequence as showing a hand with maybe 5 spades and 4 hearts. Maybe invitational, maybe some kind of sign-off. But I'd put North with 5 spades here. Probably 4 hearts. All right, so 2 no trump is the contract. Partner instantly putting down the jack of clubs on lead. Partner is going to be playing probably second of touching honors, but even if this is a stiff, a doubleton jack, I want to let this hold if dummy ducks. Let's take stock. Dummy's got an 8 count. Our best chance to score tricks on defense is probably the club suit. It's possible Declare can set up spades, but I assume that partner has enough spades such that it's not going to be a concern. I don't know if the queen's going to win here, but if it does, that's fine because it's going to set up some club tricks for me, hopefully. Don't know where the 9 of clubs is. If partner has the 9 of clubs, then my clubs are running. If not, too bad. So looks like Declare has ace, king, queen of diamonds to go along with the queen of clubs. That's 11 points. And that's a 4, 5, 6 tricks that I can be sure of. Let's say Declare has the ace of spades. That puts Declare up to 15, which makes sense for this sequence. The jack of hearts may or may not be a from the queen, but I do have to cover here just in case partner does have the queen, or if there's a queen jack doubleton there. I think I'm gonna. Well, I have to decide here if I want to play a spade and then get a club back. I think I do. Just to put a spade through. I think Declare has a high diamond in hand, so I'm going to get rid of this diamond. Now, the jack of hearts went around. The queen and ace are still outstanding. So I'm going to get rid of this 10 of hearts here. Partner trusted me enough to lead a club there. Bold move. Hopefully partner's got another one. I got it. Okay, so this hand's too strong for a weak two. I have to open this one spade, which I'm happy to do. Whew. Very good result for us. The club lead is the only lead that lets the contract make, actually. Looks like Declare has to put in the king, which knocks out my ace, I suppose. That's semi-forcing, so over one no trump, my choices are two spades or two clubs. I think two spades is clearer with my hand. It forecloses the possibility of partner bidding hearts. Overall, we're off to a good start. Competing here is tough to do because you have to go to the 3 level, red on white, so I can understand why George is passing. Frank probably doesn't have another bid here. I would expect not. Okay, so I get to buy it at two spades. Let's play a two spades, while North is doubling one no trump, which should be a takeout double for spades. It's possible South has a spade stack, but if so, probably can manage. Interesting. Looks like we actually do have quite the club fit. Not enough for game, but enough to make a part score in clubs. So what are my prospects in two spades? I've got four top losers, and then there's a possibility of an additional diamond loser if North puts a diamond through. There's also the possibility of a spade ruff, and even after a spade ruff, possibly a natural spade loser. So let's let's see what the defense ends up being. I actually don't think I'll mind a club ruff back. Because if South started with, say, honor in spades 9xx, George would never underlead an ace there. So here comes the second ruff. Okay. Now, if North gets in twice, North can put diamonds through. There's six spades in hand, one spade, two spades are gone, including the 9 of spades. So that means the outstanding spades are the ace, king of spades, and then two spots. I think I can just win my king here and pitch this queen of diamonds before it bothers me. And from here, it's pretty academic. I just hope the king drops. That's interesting. George only had the two spades, meaning that George started with two spades, a stiff club, and at least 10 cards in the red suits. But I have enough trump to pull all of Frank's trump, and then I have a good club at the end. So I'll just play this out, but it's not hard to do. Of course, the king of diamonds is onside. So I'm down here, unfortunately. Clubs would have probably been a lot better. In clubs, we lose the ace of clubs, a spade, and a heart. That's probably it. So we can make four clubs. We're down in two spades. I've been in worse spots. I think the opponents did well not to compete. They have a diamond fit, but all diamonds are offside. They also have a heart fit. The hearts are splitting badly offside. I don't know if they can make a three-level contract. So it'll probably be a good board for the opponents there, just because they went plus. They didn't overbid, and we didn't find our club fit. You can see right now it's in the middle. There's people doing worse in spades than we did. Some folks in clubs doubled down, and that seems like maybe down one too many. Yeah, it looks like best defense holds it down one. So a trick got dropped there. And somebody managed to make three spades, which is possible if your opponents don't find their club rough. Well, two is if they don't find their club rough, but it should be mandatory on that lead. I don't know if that was the lead. Two diamonds past three diamonds. I don't have very much at all. I feel like there's a good chance the opponents are going to miss a game here. If three diamonds is not understood as invitational, which I think North had intended it to be, then they're going to miss something big. And you can see that North's hand is far too strong for three diamond bid. North should go 3-0 probably. So this is going to be good. I think the opponents probably have no trump game, and they're going to be stuck in a diamond part score, probably making 6. But anything can happen, including North ducking from dummy and partner's queen holding the trick. Somebody pushed up to 4 hearts and went down 2. which seems like proper defense to that contract. Just my guess. Yeah, down 2 is normal. But interestingly, nobody found the club part score in the East-West cards on board 2, except for the folks who bid all the way up to 4. Okay, so George is opening week 2 with what looks to be an ace, king, queen, 6th. And dummy has 3 aces and a king and 3 card trump support. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably 11, and then, yeah, so this is going to take 11 or 12 tricks, I assume. It's probably a stiff spade. Seth probably has 3 hearts, stiff spade. Maybe 4 hearts, maybe 2 spades. I don't know. I don't think we're getting that many tricks. This does reveal the spade position. So if South is roughing the spade, there's no need for me to hold on to any spades, assuming the spades from dummy are gone. So here's heart rough number 1. The queen of hearts is outstanding. It's the one heart I don't know about, so I can get rid of this jack freely. My hand is no longer relevant to the play. I'm going to dump this jack of hearts as soon as I can, just to tell partner that I am the one who holds it. George is roughed twice, so George, okay, so George is pitching or playing a club here. Looks like partner has the queen of hearts. George has 1 more diamond and 2 clubs. I wonder if George is going to rough and have to play clubs out of hand. George is pitching. Interesting. Unless I miscounted the diamonds. Oh yeah, no. George has 2 more tricks. Okay, so 3 diamonds made 5. This is a very strong week 2, and this is a very strong 3 diamond bid. 3 no trump is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top tricks. And I think everybody will be in game on these cards. I guess not. So that was a slightly above average board, not fantastic. This was a top, I think a clear top, yep. And then this last one looks like it'll be tied for top. There was another north-south pair. Oh my gosh. Oh, why are there three separate north-south pairs going 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds on this hand? That's wild. Just wild. Just hard house things. How is there only one pair and three no trump here? That's absurd. How does that happen? Interestingly, I think the August response with his south hand is three no trump to show that quality. But you give south what? King, Jack, 10, sixth, and out, which is a normal week two with those colors in position. The odds of three no trump coming in are probably above 50%. You should just bid three no trump with the north hand. Don't even listen to what's in the south hand. Okay, next round, clear mind, focus. All right, so 5 different pairs did some version of 2 diamonds past 3 diamonds on that hand. 5 different pairs. It blows my mind. This south opened 1 diamond, which is playing standard a very aggressive action, I think. I wouldn't do that. And this south also opened 1 diamond. So nobody actually did 2 diamonds pass 3 no trump. One north-south bid August and then ended up in 4 diamonds for some reason. This hand is a little too weak to overcall 2 hearts. I like the suit, but I don't like the colors, and my spots and hearts aren't great, and my shape isn't great. So the disciplined thing to do with this hand is pass. Can't believe it. It's ludicrous. Okay. Looks like they're fumbling around at the 2 level. Spade, no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. Neither of them seems to have a heart bid available. If North passes here, I might just go 2 hearts. I feel like this might push them a little bit. There we go. I know partner knows what to lead. I didn't say it would be a heart. Okay, so let's take a look at this dummy. South probably has a 5 or 6 card diamond suit, along with at most 2 spades, probably 2, 3 clubs, some number of hearts. Partner did not raise my hearts. I'm going to put the king on just to tell partner where the ace is. And now it comes down to how do I want to defend this? So there's 2 options. One is play diamonds to cut down on roughs. The other is to play spades, trying to set up spades before the spades can get pitched on those clubs. So I feel like the spade play is probably the more urgent one. Because if I don't get those spades in now, they can get pitched. And it's not clear that there's really that many heart losers to rough. Rough a heart, play some clubs, pitch spades, rough a spade, rough a heart, rough a spade. Uh, this is really tough because there's assuming these diamonds come in for 6 tricks. I think I just accidentally clicked on a heart there. Well, I'm pretty sure those tricks were there all day, but it was pretty immaterial. Second seat, this quality of heart suit. I'm going to open this window trump at a 12. The opponents do have 5 diamonds for what it's worth, but it's much, much less clear to be in game on this hand than the previous one. On the heart lead, I think my best defense is to play back a spade. Forces declare to ruff a diamond, and then play a diamond back to hand, ruff a second heart. In all cases, it's a little more difficult. So yeah, spade of the ace, ruff a heart, diamond of the ace, ruff a heart. You play 3 rounds of clubs. You pitch your spade. You ruff a spade. You exit a diamond. You're going to take 11 tricks, but it's might seem like an easy line, but for a lot of players, it's absolutely not an easy line, and that's what I should have defended. And I probably would have just played a spade back, except I ran out of clicks. And you can see there is a pair in the diamond part score, only taking 10 tricks. So I've landed in 3 no trump, partner bid stame, and then went to game. We're getting a club lead, which is fun. We're in a 5, we have a 5-3 major suit fit, but it's definitely not where we want to be playing. We want to be in 3 no trump, where we have 6 top tricks. Now the question is, where's our other tricks going to come from? And there's the heart suit and then some lesser choices here. Because we have so many controls in clubs, I feel like we can attack hearts right away. So the question is, how do we play the heart suit? If I was better at suit combinations, I'd know the answer to this. But I think the line is probably run one of the heart honors, probably just like run the 6. Good. And now that that's happened, I can play the jack of hearts here. Pitch the 8 from hand to maintain flexibility. There's the ace of hearts. So I have 3 heart tricks, or 3 club tricks, 2 spades, and a diamond. That's 9. Now, where's the rest coming from? That 9 of diamonds looks like it's probably a high diamond spot. Normally, people don't play the 9 if they've got the king and the jack. I would suspect that North probably has both of those cards. So I'm going to play the, put the 10 on it. This is going to force the jack out. probably. If it forces the king out, I'm going to have to recalibrate my line. So the 10 holds, which is very fun. And now, in terms of losers, I have one loser left, and that's this low spade. So I think what I need to do is pull off some kind of squeeze. And the spades are the entry suit. So my options here are play for a crisscross squeeze. I assume that North probably has the king of diamonds, and I'd be playing North for both the king of diamonds and queen of spades. If instead I unblock my ace of diamonds, then the squeeze basically has to be a positional squeeze on South. So I don't feel like doing that. I think I will play for the crisscross. And so the way to do that is to start with the hearts. And then watch North sweat. So first thing I'm going to play is the ace of clubs. Pitch a spade. There's a diamond. There's the jack of diamonds. There's the seven of diamonds. Well, by my logic, this should drop the king of diamonds. Look at that, crisscross squeeze. Ah. One way to think about a crisscross squeeze is it's just you've mismanaged your entries. But I think on that hand, the only way to pull that one off was with the crisscross method because of that diamond play. So if I go back to, looks like I'm in one no. The diamond play did let me make 5 there. So let's focus on this hand. Looks like we've got a spade fit, another 10 of clubs lead. Looks like David likes to lead the 10 of clubs. Fortunately, I've got a nice club holding again. No heart lead, so that makes the North more likely to hold hearts. Diamonds is another suit I can attack. So I think, Jordan, welcome to the stream. You got to see a fun one. I enjoyed playing it. All right, ace, king of clubs. Well, you hit partner suit, that's for sure. But we've got plenty of tricks here. All right. Now, I don't need a second heart over here. So I think I'll just win my queen. I don't have trouble with entries back to hand. How am I going to play this? I think I run the 6 of diamonds. Oh, look, it's the ace. And a heart in. All right, and so now we're down to just one diamond loser. There's no squeeze possibilities, but there might be a pseudo squeeze available. I'm guessing, well, I don't actually know who's long in diamonds here. I also don't know who's long in spades. So it might be worth testing the spades. I'm going to go ace, king of spades to see if somebody has a spade stiff. And I need to squeeze a spade out of him. So it looks like the spades are good. Looks like they're all appropriately pitching their hearts. So I don't think I'm going to be able to score 2 tricks here unless somebody flies queen or jack when their partner's going to be pickled. This is going to drop one of the 2 honors, the jack for sure, and then the 10 has to lose the queen. But a good score for us. I don't think 3-no trump is a reasonable contract here, so 150 should be a solid result. Look, it was passed out at another table. And board 5, looks like somebody else got 460 there. So we're not alone in our glory, but I don't know how it was played at a different table. Let's go back to the critical moment when South played a diamond. So obviously the 10 was the right call. Had North covered the 10 with the king of diamonds, then what I have left is basically, well, I'm not going to think about that situation, but here, looks like I can get away with playing at least 1 spade honor. But if I play both spade honors, then there's no entry to dummy to have a spade threat. So yeah, I guess I played that correctly. I think the crisscross still holds if North flies king, because then the threat is like the 7 of diamonds over the 4 instead of the king over the queen. Just because South has a doubleton diamond and played the 9 from Jack 9. I'd like to see how 3-0 was played at the other table. So it was Dorian and Steph. Dorian's a good declarer, so there aren't a lot of people who would consciously find a squeeze, especially a crisscross squeeze at this club, but it can happen. So it looks like this line of play was, instead of attacking hearts, spade to the jack. And when North ducks holding queen third, the whole spade suit comes in. So that's 4 tricks. You've already got 3 more with the clubs, so that's 7. Ace of diamonds is 8. So where do the last 2 tricks come from? Looks like Dorian played a low heart out of hand, which succeeded when South has an ace-king doubleton of hearts. And at this point, there's nothing the defense can do. That's right. After the ace of hearts is gone, it's 10 tricks all day. Now, if the defense apparently can hold it to making 4, and the way to do that is to win that queen of spades on that line. So I think I've pulled off crisscross squeezes before, but this was the first conscious, necessary crisscross squeeze I've done in a game. So this was a good round, I think. Board 4, the opponents took 11 tricks in diamonds. We can not necessarily get 1 more, but missed defense could allow us to get more. So good board for the opponents. They played properly. Sometimes that happens. Board 5, obviously good result for us. Good contract, played it well. Tied for top. And then board 6 should also be excellent. If you count the points around the table, I have a weakish 11 count. Most people aren't opening this. South has 7, is auto passing. North has a good 10, but if you pass 10 counts, it's going to get to 4th seat before there's a decision on whether to open. And some people play what's called the rule of 15. Add your high card points to your number of spades. If it's 15 or higher, open the bidding if you're in 4th seat, and otherwise pass. And this is a hand that doesn't actually pass the rule of 15, even though it's a nice hand. Ace, king of clubs, king, 5th of hearts. I'd probably open it and violate the rule of 15, but that's because I would expect my opponents to be slightly more aggressive here. You can see 1-0 trump, not quite at top board because some north-south went wild, but very good constructive result for us. All right, next round. I'm in 4th seat, so even though I have what would be a weak 1-0 trump opening for us, in 4th seat, this is a hand that either opens a spade or passes, and I'd probably pass. Well, partner has 10. I have 10. We've got a spade fit, so pass out might not have been correct. However, the opponents have a diamond part score for sure. They have one, two, three, four losers in the diamond part score. They can make 3 diamonds. In spades, we have one, two, three, four losers. We can make 3 spades. So actually, passing out, probably not the correct choice. I should have listened to the rule of 15 that I had alluded to on exactly the previous board. However, the field is passing out. And when in doubt, stay with the field at match points if you think you're a little stronger than the field. I think EK and I are stronger than the field. So I am bidding accordingly. That's an unusual 2-no trump. And over that, with a weakish hand, I think I want to bid. 4 is probably a little too rich, given my lack of shortness. I think 3 is going to be just fine as a uh, oh competitive bid. But I don't know if I need to explain that 3 spades is competitive here. If I had a strong spade raise, I would bid 3 diamonds. And if I had strong hearts, I would bid 3 clubs. That's a convention called unusual over unusual. Here, 3 spades here is definitely this. So, partner's leading the ace of spades. I have to decide what to do. If partner is the king of clubs, then I would, in theory, want a club shift. But the problem is that if partner doesn't have the king of clubs, this picks up the club suit for declarer. And I don't necessarily want to signal for heart because I have nothing in the suit. So I'm going to play a middle spade spot, which in suit preference language should say play a trump because I don't want you shifting to either side suit. Partner might make their own choices, but the 7 of spades, I think, is a clear suit preference card in the situation saying nope. All right, so it's a heart shift. I'll put in the 8. Hopefully this forces out the king or ace. Looks like it forces out the ace, but that tells me that probably South has ace king of hearts because I don't think partner would be shifting to a low heart in this situation from king jack and declarer plays low. It doesn't make sense. So now that partner's off lead, I'm going to play my diamonds from the bottom up to indicate some slight suit preference for the lower ranking suit. But holding the queen small, there's a reason I didn't ask partner to switch to that suit. There's no urgency for partner to play clubs. If there's any club losers, then it's going to be South South's low cards in hand, as opposed to South isn't going to be able to pitch all the clubs from dummy. South might be able to pitch clubs from hand. But here I win the queen, and now I have an easy heart shift, which declare is going to win with a high heart, of course. But we got our club trick. Yeah, didn't matter. Looks like they're taking their tricks in 5 diamonds. Had we competed up to spade contract, we have 5 losers. So a diamond, 2 hearts, diamond, 3 hearts, and a club. So going double down in 5 of a major is worse than defending 5 diamonds double making. However, 4 of a major would have been a good sacrifice. If 4 diamonds was game, it's not. So 5 diamonds is the par contract. So over 1 spade, I have an interesting hand here. I'm voiding clubs with 6 hearts. The suit quality is bad. I don't feel like I can bid here. So somebody got to play 4 spades undoubled. The north hand at our table decided to bid an unusual 2-no trump. At our table, but this hand is actually very far away from a normal unusual 2-no trump. It's a hand that should probably overcall 2 clubs, but you can make a case for double as well. And either way, I think South should say something over 4 spades, whether it's double or 5 diamonds. But didn't happen at that table. Looks like this north-south bid up to 4 diamonds, not 5. You really should get to, and I'll just toss in a junky heart bid here. All right, so how are we going to defeat this? If partner has a stiff heart, I want partner to rough a heart, give me back club rough. There's no reason for me to lead anything other than my ace of hearts here. If the hand is a cross rough, then a spade might be correct, but ace of hearts feels right. And now I have to decide if I want to shift to a diamond or continue the heart suit. So I think I will continue hearts. North bit diamonds. North probably has the ace or the king. If that king of hearts is a false card, now partner's ace, the 7 is the lowest heart spot. So partner might have a stiff. I don't know. Maybe. So it looks like Declare had a stiff king. That means probably I'm not getting any club roughs. But there's also a very good chance that partner doesn't have the ace of diamonds as well. Looks like Declare has ace jack fifth of spades, a stiff ace, stiff king of hearts, probably some stuff in clubs and some stuff in diamonds. Depending on the quality of North's diamonds and clubs, we might be able to score a trick or two from one of those suits. Partner is now in the unenviable position of having to hold on to critical cards in hearts and clubs and diamonds at this time. So I think I'll play high-low on these spades because I have a 10 of diamonds and nothing in clubs. I'm not getting a club rough unless Declare decides not to pull trump. Declare should definitely pull trump here. I could see Declare perhaps declining if Declare has ace king fourth of diamonds, but no. Here comes the final trump pull. Now I shed my hearts. I can't recall how many clubs partners pitched at this point, but I am not sure if this 10 of clubs is a winner or not. If North started with 3 clubs, then partner could have afforded to throw away 1 club. But I think if partner had jack of clubs and at least 4, partner would hold on to those. There's the queen. So this is probably a finesse. North probably gets the ace of diamonds and at least 4 diamonds. So North is going to try to rough a diamond. If North is trying to squeeze EK in hearts and clubs, North will fail because of the position of both of those suits. And even though partner does have the king of diamonds, I have the 10. So I think we're probably getting one more trick. Wait, no. North can rough 1 diamond, pitch 1 diamond on the king of clubs. No, there's still one more loser here, I think. Yeah. Haven't been counting too closely, but my plays have been automatic. So we're sitting at 72%, which is pretty good, but you know, you always want to be higher. I was higher at this point yesterday. And partner's well-preserved 10 of hearts wins the final trick. So held to +1, I think is going to be good for us. I'm not sure if there's an obvious way to get rid of that last loser, but if there is, it wasn't found. The position of the cards is just not there for a squeeze, I think, of any kind. But according to this, you can make 6. So let's just think about how one can make 6 on these cards. Is it some kind of weird backwards club finesse? Well, North can always put in the 9 on the way to the queen. So that's not happening. The diamonds can get roughed twice. Okay, so that's it. What Declare has to do is rough both diamonds before all the trump are drawn. And North needs to be careful about that because I have a club void. And if North decides to re-enter hand with a club before all the trump are drawn, that club gets roughed. We get our trick back. If not, an extra one after. No, we just get our trick back. So it is always possible to manage the suits such that you can take the diamond finesse, rough 2 diamonds, get back to hand to draw trump, and then score 3 club tricks. But you need to be careful, right? That's 5 tricks in the minors, 2 roughs is 7, and then you'll score 5 spade tricks is 12. So if you're in 6 spades, you sweat and you think a lot. But if you're lucky with the position of the queen of spades, you end up dropping it when you play a spade of the king. Then at that point, it's pretty clear what you have to do. Let's see if anybody. So this pair took 13 tricks in spades. How do you do that? Well, maybe East leads a low heart. Yeah. So at this table, East led a low heart. You do not want to be underleading aces against suit contracts generally, and especially when you have a long suit headed by the ace, because that ace is never going to be won. So that I would call a missed defense. Board 7. 2 diamonds. Board 7. Yeah, I guess it is 10. Uh, it's a really bad 10. I hate it. Um, did anybody open? So it wasn't passed out throughout. It looks like one pair bid up to 2 spades and went down. I think you can make 3 spades here. So it looks like it makes 2 spades on best defense. So looks like we actually got a good score because there are people getting to that 3 diamonds. The no trump part score looks like it comes in, which yeah, it seems like it makes sense. And I guess spades got misplayed. So 7 ended up being good for us. I was skeptical. Board 8's not going to be good. Our opponents did a reasonable thing, got to a good score, got to a good contract. So they're tied for top. I don't begrudge them. They did well. They did the right thing. Even though I don't like North's 2 diamond, 2 no trump bid, I definitely think South needs to compete, and South did so. On 9, we were in, the opponents, sorry, were in 4 spades, which I think everybody should get to, and making 5 is normal. Looks like a couple people gave a little up on defense. So we've seen one underlead of an ace. At this table, there wasn't an underlead of the ace of hearts, but West played third hand high, which is much, much more justifiable than underleading the ace of hearts. But when it goes low 6 king ace, it becomes very easy for declarer to just draw trump in 3 rounds and rough 1 diamond. And then at that point, you just sort of play for a squeeze, but it's not there because the ace of hearts is in the opposite hand as the jack of clubs. Yeah, so what Mary Lou should have done instead of doing this thing in clubs is rough a diamond immediately. Oh, I guess you're out of entries back to hand, so it does get tricky. Um, so overall, we're keeping up our winning ways. Happy, as usual. I'm always happy when I'm playing bridge. On 7, third seat, it's a good 10 count. I would open that all day, playing standard in third. Of texture. Texture is one of those fun words like moist, where it sort of sounds like what it is. Oh, mm. What do we have? We have 2 minutes left to go. On board 9, on board 8, is 5 spades a good sack? Mm, John and Trish. They got me and Alad on Tuesday, so I need to watch out for these guys. So that round went pretty well. We had 2 good boards and then that stinker in the middle. Hmm. Oh, John's middle name is in there. Standard American. One no trump is non-forcing. So south of the strong jump shift, unsurprisingly, somebody has a strong hand here. It's not me for sure. It's not north, bidding a non-forcing one no trump, and partners pass throughout. So the strong hand is with south. I don't know what's going to happen after 3 spades. I assume John's just going to put it in game. Not sure what I would do on defense here if I was on lead. EK, so this is probably going to get bumped to 4 spades. EK is probably going to consider leads, and a diamond lead is very unlikely on this auction. A trump lead might be possible with 3 small. EK might lead atop of a sequence there if that feels like the safest lead. Looks like it's a low club. This smells of singleton, and importantly, there do not look to be a lot of tickets to the dummy. So this is kind of a funny hand here. I need to think about this. So what do I want partner to do if partner gets on lead? Do I want partner leading diamonds or hearts? I think I want partner leading diamonds because I feel like a heart, if partner has the ace, is more likely to cost a trick than a diamond. So I'm going to play the 2 of clubs here, which actually should be a count card, but I have a lot of odd clubs. Partner should know that. Partner might miss that. But I'm going to start with my three of clubs here, which, if it's odd clubs, there should be some kind of suit preference. Now, we've played low cards as much as possible. I really hope partner doesn't fly king here. Note that John rebid. So here, no chance of me playing back a club, because if John has a loser, John just pitches it. Good card. I'm going to let this hold. Roll over take. Better get rid of my high heart. Well, this one's bloody. And a good heart. Hmm. Honestly, that's a real jump shift. And it was incredibly unlucky that John couldn't enjoy Dummy's club suit. But I wonder if there's going to be company here. Looks like there are people going for big numbers in spades. We missed a double, which isn't necessarily to say that we should have doubled. If, say, the opponents run to five diamonds has the benefit of being able to, in theory, rough a diamond in dummy. The problem is the short spades in one hand and the short clubs in the other hand make it impossible to enjoy the clubs even in five diamonds. However, you have a splitting trump suit in five diamonds. So we'll see if anybody plays it in diamonds and if they go for a number. It looks like nobody ends up getting doubled just because I think a lot of Wests didn't want them running, but the 500s seems to be good enough for a top. So South bids a heart. I don't have much again, so I'm going to be doing more passing as I sip my wine, turn my teeth blue. No, just a little plain, a little bridge. Ah. North has two suits, neither of which are hearts. South has hearts and hearts and hearts. Well, what do you lead against this auction? Don't know. I don't have to worry about it. North spends a second thinking, likely short hearts, but North actually has quite a hand. That Jack of Spades should promise the queen. Let's quickly review the auction here. So North bid a spade, partner's leading the Jack. I don't know where length is. The 5 is my most encouraging spot, but I want to make sure I take stock of the situation. I feel like I need partner to show up with the ace of diamonds here for us to have a hope of taking any more tricks. Give some count in the club suit. There goes the spade loser. I assume that's the only remaining spade, but there could well be another. Should have played that faster, but there could well be another. The 10 of spades in South's hand. So 7 hearts, 1 club, probably 2 spades, probably 3 diamonds, which means South is more likely than not to be holding the ace of diamonds. I don't need to hold any of these clubs. Did partner just pitch a diamond there? Okay, well that means the diamonds are coming in. There's the 10 of spades. I think the opponents have the rest. There's no chance that South has a singleton diamond. So partner, if partner holds the ace of diamonds, can afford to duck around. There. So partner's diamond pitch was actually very smart. The diamond pitch, it encouraged John to take the diamond finesse the wrong way. I'm going to congratulate partner on that play in a bit after the round. But I think that won us a trick, and that could be critical in getting us a top on this board where you can see there's a pair in 3 no trump, but the field's going to be in hearts 4 if not 6. So in third seat, I have 5-5 in the red suits. This is a clear 1 heart opening bid. I'd probably open this playing standard as well in third seat white on red, but precision, this is a clear opening hand in most positions. So partner doesn't have much in the way of support, but I have a second suit to bid. If North passes or bids clubs, I'll come in 2 diamonds. North's going 2 hearts here, which if they haven't discussed, could actually be a heart suit. But I'm going to try 3 diamonds here. Yeah, okay, so it's a good spade raise, that's fine. North is going to pass, and I'm going to pass. And then partner's on lead again. Another fun lead decision. Partner should know my shape pretty much by this auction that I'm 5-5 in the reds. Well, the heart lead looks like the bottom of something. So either partner has jack third or a stiff. If partner has, but I've seen partner lead bottoms of doubletons. So I'm not going to risk playing low here. I'm going to put in the queen. The jack and the 9 are still outstanding. All right, so the spades are drawn. Looks like spades were 5, 4, 3, 1 around the table. Partner pitched a 3 of diamonds. Declare's shown up with 8 cards in the majors. I'll lead my king of diamonds here. The 8 of hearts is a winner. I think Declare should know that. It is unfortunate that partner led a heart. Of course, partner will always lead a heart holding a singleton there. But a diamond lead would get us another trick. So that's probably not going to be a great board. I think that on a heart lead, which is normal, there's going to be 11 tricks most of the time. Did I miss something? Sorry. Oh boy. Do I have to play low there? Huh. Huh. No, heart lead's absolutely called for there. But when I played high, that reduced us to 1 heart trick on defense. If I play low, Declare gets their heart trick. But then, no, you should lead a heart. If I play low, Declare wins the 9 or something. Then Trump gets pulled. But I have heart stopped. There's no heart pitch anymore. Partner also avoids pitching clubs, which I think is necessary here. Not sure why partner pitched, what, 2 clubs? Or did I miss something? Yeah, partner should keep it. There's no way a spade is right on that auction. I think a heart is absolutely called for. Yeah, you can see there is a pair and 4 spades making 5. I assume the defense was pretty similar, though there's no reason to pitch all your clubs. And then folks in spades are making 3 and 4. Not a good board for us. It happens. Yeah, you can see Dorian went 3rd hand high as well. That gives up the contract. And then, again, similar drawing trump, knocking out the heart. Dorian ducks, just like I did. Dorian wins again, but I think whoever it was pitched away their clubs. Anyway, partner should have not. Partner should have held on to those clubs because partner had seen me bid hearts and diamonds, so the diamonds were taken care of by me. All right, so that round was okay. 2 tops and a bad one, where the bad one was, yeah, a little tough to avoid, but happens. I can't overcall with this suit, even though I would overcall on a different 8 count. We are cruising along at a 67.5% pace, which I like. South bit of heart. My hearts are not going to be useful, but with ace third of spades and king small of diamonds, my hand's pretty good for two spade raise. And this might buy it if the points are spread out evenly across the table. I think everybody's bid their hand already. I don't imagine that North is going to say anything else. All right, so partner gets to play two spades. What's the lead going to be? I bet it's going to be, yeah, a heart. Okay, so let's take stock. We have a heart loser and a diamond loser. We probably have 1.5 club losers. And the spades may or not, maybe like half a spade loser or a little less. So I don't think we want to be in game on 20 high card points, but we're probably going to end up taking 10 tricks here, I think. Now, I don't think there's anything tricky you can do to avoid the club loser. Wait, did the queen of spades show up on the first round of the suit? Okay, it didn't. So partner played for the drop and did not succeed. And now, unfortunately, South can play a spade and prevent roughing the diamond loser. So that unfortunately happened, but because South is playing back a diamond, the crisis is now averted because diamond to the ace, and all partner has to lose now is the queen of spades. So making three is going to be an okay result here. I think there might be a couple folks in the spade part score making four. I don't think there's going to be anybody in four spades. And can you really do worse than making three? Well, we did see a way to do worse, but it's possible it can be averted if, say, the jack of diamonds is on side or something like that. Okay. Yeah. So making three, I think, should be probably above average here, because if the opponents compete in something and go down one, three spades making is still better. So I'm happy with this result. Looks like we played it faster than everyone else. Just looking at the opponent's cards, their best fit is diamond. So if they get to play two diamonds, which I can't imagine getting to happen anywhere else. Okay, so let's actually focus quickly on this hand. I have 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5 losers. I don't think it's strong enough for a one club opener, but I'm going to open this one spade and keep betting spades. Gibbs says four is making, and of course it's making if you find the queen of spades. Not everybody's going to do that. South silver calling two hearts, and I am not done bidding with my hand, of course. Partner may or may not have something to say, just because I only have 13 points. South has an overcall. If partner has points, partner might bid something. Maybe three of a minor. Double. Should be a negative double with the minors. And I prefer clubs to diamonds, but I prefer spades to either. Now, with extras, I could just go three spades. And if partner's absolutely intolerant of spades, partner can go three no trump or four hearts or something. But this is a hand that really is best described by three spades here, I think. Partner knows that I'm limited to 15, so as far as playing strength goes, this is about the limit for the hand. And given that partner's double already pushes us to the three level, I think three spades is safe. All right, so partner actually had a penalty double of two hearts. Would have been funny to defend two hearts there, but needless to say, we're in a pretty good four spade contract. The diamonds are probably going to be two losers, and we're going to lose the ace of spades. So unless disaster strikes, this is going to be 420 for us. Had I passed the double, which is a little bit hard to foresee. Ooh, actually, no, okay. Even if North wins the ace of spades and plays a spade back, I can pitch the diamond on the ace of hearts, and I'm safe. So I'll just make sure I play my spades from hand. Looks like spades are drawn, and I'll pitch the 10 of diamonds on the ace of hearts, making 4. Passing the double probably is a lucrative score. The diamonds for the opponents are coming in pretty hot, but there's probably 5 heart losers to go along with a spade loser, actually, and some non-zero number of club losers. So we're probably going to get 500 to 800 out of doubling 2 hearts. And that's why you don't overcall in that suit quality. If partner passes and I have a reopening double, which I would do if I had maybe one fewer spade, one more card in the minors, then they're going to go for a huge number. I'm actually going to see how two hearts does. On hand editor. All right, so partner is opening 1 no. I have a 13 and a 4 card heart suit. So I'm going to bid statement. Oops. Let's go back to the hand editor. Wait, why can't I open this in a new tab? Can I do that? Interesting. Well, partner's going 2 hearts here, and I think 4 hearts is where we want to be. Partner has 11, then we're good. Partner has 10, we might be shaky. I think the clubs and the spades and even the hearts are probably going to be okay. Partner has a vulnerable position in diamonds, then the diamonds are right-sided, even if the spades aren't. So let's try 4 hearts. I have 14 points. I thought I had 13. Now, 14 makes this a very clear place to be. It's 14 opposite 11, so everybody should be in this game. However, we are off 4 top tricks. If the opponents don't cash out, say South tries to play for a club ruff and it's not there, partner can pitch a diamond loser on the spades before drawing trump, and then there's a shot to make it. The problem is that at that point, there might be a club ruff. Also, it looks like the defense is going to cash their winners. A normal auction would be something like pass, pass, club, a heart, 2 hearts, invite, accept. And hopefully no club ruff is incoming. Or a diamond uppercut that could also be harmful. But yeah, spade's safe and partner can claim it out. Hearts are splitting for what it's worth. And I'm interested to see what the club break is, but partner might just claim it. And so that ends this round. Probably nobody's finished it yet. I'll focus back on this one. Let's go back to the start and South, let's say pass, pass, pass. No, that's board 15. Haha. Queen of diamonds, trick one. Eh, doesn't matter. Okay, so what was I investigating? Hand editor. I was investigating to see how bad two hearts would do. So let's go back to the start, pretend I pass, and then South opens a cool two hearts, and let's say partner makes a nice little takeout double that I decide to pass for penalty, like the blue team would. So according to my good friend Gibb, the, well, I can just sort of play it out, I think. The lead that would do the most damage is probably spade, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's say it's the spade king. Wait, no. Spade 10. Now, after the spade 10 a lead, looks like the declarer can hold it to down 3 on the ace of spades lead. Okay, so here's the get. Yeah, down 3 is normal. The defense takes 2 clubs of spade and then 5 heart tricks. So I'll take 420 there. And you can see the field is in 420 except for somebody who blew it. On 13, it looks like 140 is actually worse than I thought it was, but that's only because the opponents at other tables are competing far too high on far too little. It's what 20 combined high card points, and everybody here is at 2 no trump or higher, which you absolutely do not want to be at, holding 20 high card points. And your best fit is a 6-2 diamond fit full of holes. At least we didn't go to 4 spades and go down. So 13 ends up being not a great board for us due to no fault of our own. Board 14, basically average, slightly above. Again, we did fine. And then board 15, I think it's a reasonable 4 heart contract that just happens to go down. If we are in 3 no trump, which is another possibility here, suppose we get a diamond lead, we can take 3 top tricks, but we have to give up the lead eventually, and the opponents can score 6 tricks. So 3 no trump is down 2. This is going to be better than 3 no trump, and on 25 high card points, most people should be in game, unless they're counting their aces before bidding. So how are we doing? 13 below, 14 about average, and 15 we're still waiting for results to pour in. But yeah, looks like it's not great just because there were some pairs who decided to bid conservatively. So overall, bad round for us. This is going to drag us down quite a bit. We're going to say high to the low 60s. And we only have 9 boards to make it all the way back up to 70 again. I'd love to be 70% for 2 games in a row in the same week, but it's certainly not something you can expect. It's something you hope for. Because even if you play normal bridge, sometimes bad things happen to you. Now, what I'm trying to do is see, okay, well, looks like the next round to start. I'm going to see about planes and bridge. Yep, 62%. And I'm rounding up. Well, I'm in third seat. I have enough to respond to things, but not enough to open, even in third. Partner's opening a heart, so I have a mixed raise type hand. I think that I would prefer 2 hearts over 3 hearts here, just because my ace of diamonds and king of clubs are pretty good cards. However, I am red on white. I'm going to go 2 hearts here, and then, if necessary, compete to 3. I don't want partner thinking my hand is all offense when I have a couple of potential defensive winners. And yeah, I don't think we have like a mixed raise bid with my hand. So it looks like 3 spades is South's bid. I don't know if they play this as an invitational or game forcing or something like that. I certainly don't have enough to bid anything else. So I'm going to pass. The opponents probably have at least a 9-card spade fit. So a spade lead isn't going to cost. A heart lead might not be productive. I have controls in the other suits. The king of clubs lead is a very risky lead. But if partner shows up with the ace or queen, it could be rewarding. Because we might get a ruff. If partner's the ace of clubs, then the king of clubs lead is going to look like a genius lead. If the ace of clubs is in Kevin's hand, then it's not. So the king of clubs is very high variance. It's very risky. But what's more likely to be going on here? South with some spade length, north with some spade length. Partner's got 5 hearts. I think I would rather not take a risk if I don't have to. And so I could lead trump here, but I feel like a trump lead might not be super productive. I didn't bid 4 after all. So, okay, I'll just lead the trump. All right, so dummy hits with 10 high. Immediately, Kevin's drawing trump. We get a heart signal. What does that tell me? Well, Kevin's not trying to rough hearts. Or if Kevin's trying to rough hearts, he only has 1 heart to rough. If partner has 6 hearts, that could be consistent with his line of play. No reason not to win the ace here. I think what I'll do is play a heart to partner's ace, and then hopefully I'll get a club back. And that could be key if the ace of clubs is in Kevin's hand. It looks like partner's playing a heart back. Doesn't seem useful. Maybe I should have played a higher heart spot back. I don't know. Partner might be afraid of leading away from a vulnerable club position. At this point, club return is pretty clear. Looks like partner does have the ace of clubs. So we're going to beat this contract, I think. But had I led the king of clubs, we might be able to beat it by an extra trick. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, down to on anything but a trump lead, just because we win that trick. So there you go about the trump leads. Not always the best. All right. Do I open this two spades now? Is 50 a good score here? I don't know if it is. Against two spades, the lead was a heart, which went to the ace. At that point, the defense needs to shift to a minor suit. And so the low club ended up being excellent there. The defense got their rough, and it's down two at that point. The partner's overcalling two diamonds over South's one spade bid. Now, most of my hand value is tied up in the spade suit. So even though I like diamonds, I don't know how much I want to be declaring this hand. The two hearts here is from the past hand. It should be non-forcing. But if Mike doesn't have tolerance for hearts, anything can happen. So North is going to have at least 5 hearts. Partner has something in diamonds. I don't know if there's a spade rough coming. The problem with playing ace and the spade is it does set up dummy spade suit. So what I'm going to do, I think, is probably just play a diamond. And then if there's a spade rough coming, we might get it later. Okay, so that's the dummy. Plus 50 is a good for tied for top, but it's not what I like. All right, so partner doesn't have much. Just queen, jack, 10, 9 probably. And one or two little ones. And Kevin, interestingly, is ducking a heart. I could have put my 10 on there. Partner plays what the 3 of spades, or whatever ends up being the lowest spade slot. I might give partner a rough. But this low heart here, what's that consistent with? I don't know. Well, hey, Alan, welcome to the stream. All right, I'll take this. And maybe we have a diamond trick we can cash. So far, it's been a pretty good game. There have been some nice contracts. I played 1 or 2 hands well, so partner started with 6 diamonds. Board 5 in particular, I enjoyed playing. On defense, we've been mostly good. Oh, board 5, it was just a 3-no trump. Partway through the hand, I got an interesting shift, which resulted in me having to decide how to play the rest of the hand. And I played for a crisscross squeeze, which came in. Looks like partner did have a spade rough. But you can watch the show later. Recently, there have been some tough decisions. On board 16, I decided to lead at trump instead of any of my other suits, and any other lead beats at 2, a trump beats at 1, just because I can get a club rough, as it turns out, with my king smaller clubs. I didn't want to risk leading king smaller clubs. Then I thought anything else would be unproductive or risky. So let's see. 2 hearts making for the opponents. I don't know if this is going to be a good score for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how we get more than 5 tricks on defense. The only question is, can we make more in diamonds? And I think looking at partner's hand, the answer is yes. We have a couple of club losers, a couple of diamond losers, but beyond that, I guess we do have to lose a heart. So I think 3 diamonds is down 1. But even that is not as bad as letting them play whatever it was. This is 10 to 16, 2 plus diamonds. We haven't discussed any changes to our no trump ranges, so I'm assuming that first, second is 10 to 12. Interesting. Looks like 3-note trump by North is coming in. I don't think it's legit. No, on a diamond lead it should be down, but I guess not everybody leads a diamond with 3 small. So diamond, pass, 1 no, 2 hearts. Um, I think double here is some kind of takeout. I'm not going to do that. With 15, I'm going to go 2 no trump, which hopefully partner understands to be an invite. But actually, partner might consider this to be a minor suited hand. I'm realizing that that is actually probably our agreement here. So if partner interprets this correctly, this should be a minor 2 suitor with slightly better diamonds. Um, and I'm hoping partner doesn't think that way. Double here should probably be penalty. So partner goes 3 clubs, probably interpreting my bid as being, what is it? The minors. And the question is, do I pass 3 clubs here or do I just go 3 no? I'm just going to go 3 no. And if partner has a 10 count, and we might make this. All right, so what's going on here? Looks like we have 5, 6, 7 top tricks, and if clubs come in, then we're going to look like geniuses. Of course, I think pulling to no trump is probably correct here, just because it doesn't look like 3 clubs is that much better. If the clubs are coming in, then 3 no trump's coming in, and if they're not coming in, then 3 clubs is not coming in. So obviously you pull all the diamonds before testing the clubs, unless yeah, I don't know. This works too. Wait, what? Oh, interesting. However, Kevin probably has one of the top 2 spades. I'm not sure if I agree with this line, because it feels like playing for the safe opponent, but also um, Kevin probably has one of the top 2 spades. So I am not enamored with this line. If Mike has the king of spades and doesn't want to shift to a spade, then might decide just to play a club here. Um, yeah, maybe okay. So it looks like maybe EK was bluffing the ace of spades. As it turns out, we're gonna get 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, and the ace of hearts for making. So I don't know. I'm not the genius here. That's partner. Of course, clubs are coming in for 5 tricks. So if there's anybody else in 3 no trump, they're going to beat this because of the safety play. But I mean, it worked out. Mike might also have ace king of spades. Hmm. Yeah, Mike had king jack. I bet. Ace jack. Okay. So that made a little bit lucky, but partner should have at least 8 for partner's bid. So I figure why not try 3 no. Yeah, yeah. Definitely I misbid. Fortunately, we recovered. So 400 here is a lucky, undeserved good score, which we will absolutely take. Now board 17, where the opponents got to play 2 hearts. We'll see how many folks are in 3 no. It looks like this is about average. Uh, Going up to 3 diamonds and competing there for down 1 would have been a little better. Obviously, we didn't get to play it in 2 diamonds, but the opponents have what looks to be better spots in no trump and spades. So glad that that happened. And then this last one should be a top board just because of uh, happenstance. Just looking at 16 for a sec. How much has come in for 16? Looks like most of it has a decent result. So this one will move us up to the mid 60s, which is usually safe for a W. Alid, while you're here, I'll just walk you through board 5. So this is the interesting one. On board 5, I'm in 3 no trump after a failed stamen sequence. I opened this hand 1 no trump because I thought it was a little more no trump focused than a lot of 5-card major hands. The lead was a club, which I'm happy to see, which I, of course, win in dummy. And then at this point, I have to decide if I want to play on spades or play on hearts. I figured hearts would be the best suit to play on. And I decided that the best way to play it for 3 tricks is to play south for not having the 10 of hearts and to have, this line would also work if south had a singleton heart honor, as opposed to some other lines which don't pick up some 4-1s. So I decided to run the 6, which succeeded. And after it succeeds, we get another club back, which I win in dummy. And then here, if you look at the double dummy, it's making 4, right? Here, I duck another heart to south. And then David, interestingly, decided to play a diamond out. And David played the 9 of diamonds. And after thinking for some time, I decided to put in the 10, just because. Why not? And after some thought, North ducked. So North ducking the 10 of diamonds after some thought gave me a big hint as to where the king of diamonds was. If North has the king of diamonds, then the only way I can squeeze an opponent in spades and diamonds is if either the king of diamonds is falling doubleton, which I didn't think would happen because North would probably just play the king in that situation, or North is guarding spades as well. But if North is guarding spades and diamonds, I can't actually pull off a normal squeeze here because my squeeze cards are all in my hand, and spades is my entry suit, and I'm discarding my diamonds and spades before North. So I'm playing North for both the spade and the diamond guard. And I realized that the way to do this is actually not to unblock my ace of diamonds, but to pull off a crisscross squeeze. And so if you're looking at the double dummy here, it shows that one of the ace or king of spades is valid. And you can get away with playing one of those cards. I didn't. I just played my heart to the queen. And then you can see there's no unblocking happening. I just ran my winners. And North, in tempo actually, threw off the 7 of diamonds. But at that point, I knew that I could cash my ace of diamonds, cross the dummy, and it's good. Had North thrown a spade instead, I crossed the dummy spades, and then used the diamond back to hand to hope that the jack of spades would be a winner. So that was a crisscross squeeze that I actually needed to pull off, as opposed to some crisscross squeezes that arise because of poor entry management. And that got me a tied for top. There was somebody else who made 5 by leading low to the jack of spades in hand early in the hand, and then just came away easily with 11 tricks. So that was fun. Last round was pretty good. We're up to 62%. Partner's opening a strong club here, so hopefully we'll stay on the rails. I have one of these hands that gets described pretty quickly, I think, but it looks like North is coming in with a spade. Now, if North is bidding a spade, I need to think about this because we don't have relays on over 1 spade. So I could make a penalty pass, or I could just bid 1-0 trump, which I think shows my hand as best as possible. Hopefully partner doesn't think this is some kind of relay. And partner goes 3-no. Excellent. So we might be in one of these situations where we have a better heart or diamond fit, but I know I have spade stopped at some point, so we'll try 3-no. All right, we get a diamond lead. Probably South has a singleton spade and did not want to lead it against this contract quite reasonably. Let's count some tricks. Probably 2 diamonds, club is 3, 3 hearts, 6, ace of spades is 7. We can knock out another club for 8. And there wasn't a club lead, so clubs are probably 4-3. So I think that if we knock out the king of clubs and another club, we should be able to get to 9 tricks. The only question is, can we do better? Well, maybe. So, first things first, let's try a club hook. Oh, I forgot to say TYP. This is probably going to lose. That's fine. Okay, it wins. That's worrisome. If that's the 10 from 10-9, then I need to play the jack here, pinning the 9. If North started with a doubleton club, then that could be the reason there's no spade lead, if North has 6 spades. I think I'm going to risk playing the jack here, because this does pick up pinning the 9. And if South plays the 9 of clubs anyway, it does set up my 8, and that's not the end of the world. Okay, so that sets up the 8 of clubs. Couple spade pitches by North. And there's the club. Okay, so one thing that hasn't been resolved is the outstanding ace of diamonds. I think I will throw off the spade here because I'm just going to use the spade threatened dummy. I'm going to try diamond up. Okay, interesting. So that means South started with 6 diamonds, 5 clubs, probably 0 spades and 2 hearts. So I think I've got North pretty well squeezed on this. But actually South is ducking. Can that be useful? I don't think it is. And in fact, this could throw a wrench into my plans. Let's first find out if the hearts are coming in. Oh, maybe a double finesse might have been better, actually. 10 jack? Okay, good. That's showing up. Diamond Duck blew up the squeeze, but it didn't blow up this. Win the last stroke of the ace of spades. So that was nice. But yeah, the spade, the duck of the diamond, in theory, could have been really effective had I not had the 9 of hearts. Okay, so partner's opening a weak 2 in hearts, and I have nothing in hearts and a weak hand. So let's see if passing can be an effective strategy. And let's see if 630 is going to be good enough on this hand. We don't have an 8 card major suit fit, so 3-no trump is going to be a normal spot, and I think that probably folks are going to take the same tricks, but anything can happen. Well, 2 spades is sticking. Partner will probably end up leading a heart, so we might be able to score some heart roughs. Partner's leading the singleton diamond, which I get. The declare also holding a singleton diamond is probably going to win the ace and then just play trump. But declare might decide to win the ace of diamonds, play the ace of clubs, and then go for a cross rough, at which point partner can start roughing stuff. Okay, so Looks like a low diamond to the queen here is happening. And what I want to do is encourage partner to play back a heart. So what I'm going to do is play my highest diamond spot back. And now if South is lazy and rough small, South did not rough. Interesting. Hopefully partner gets a clue that I would rather have a heart return. Now partner might have a sensitive holding in the heart suit, decide not to play heart. But yeah. All right, well, I'd rather get roughs here than not. All right. The partner played the two of hearts, which is technically suit preference for clubs, but there's no reason for me to play clubs at this point, unless I need to consider the fact that South has three cards in the red suits, maybe six spades and four clubs. If that's the case, I actually want to cut down on club roughs. So at this point, it might be worth switching to playing spades. Okay, so a spade was good just because, yeah. Now, do I rough here? Um, if partner started with a five card heart suit, well, partner didn't lead the king of hearts, so I think this is actually going to be effective. Okay, yeah, partner did have a five card heart suit. So if Sal had three hearts, one diamond, five spades, four clubs, that makes sense. Now, the problem with playing a club is that the jack of spades holds the trick and then the diamonds are good. If I play a spade, again, dummy's good. If I play a diamond, declare might rough high, but still, um, yeah. I don't know if there's anything else we can do to get more tricks here. I'm going to play a club, and hopefully declare will overtake the jack of spades. Yes. All right, so South did misread the position, and I think South has what South's already pitched one club, so South has one or two club losers here. It looks like South had Queen Jack of clubs, so I think this is going to be South's trick, and then South has a spade at the end. All right, down two should be great. Plus 200. Always happy to see that number. All right, tough hand for Declarer, but tough defense does that to you. And a low heart lead is actually the only lead double dummy that beats it to such a degree, but Declarer did not pull trump and was duly punished. Actually, playing a low diamond there is apparently a winning line too, but then you need to manage the rest of the hand properly. All right, and looking back here, looks like this is a good board, as good as we could have got playing constructively. Doubling to no trump and beating at four tricks is obviously better, but not possible at our table. And this hand, plus 200, I think is going to be a good score. I can see similar auctions happening at other tables. A lot of people opening two hearts with a west hand. Some norths passing. I think a lot of norths passing, and then souths balancing with two spades, and then norths deciding to pass over the balance. I think a lot of norths will decide to bid over the balance. North south could get too high, but too high is probably better than being in two spades and misplaying it. All right, so it looks like they've landed in three no trump after a failed stamen, and I have a choice between a fourth best heart and a low spade. I know I have five hearts, and my hearts are half decent, so I think I will lead the fourth best heart here. And I know I'm weaker than partner, but it's still a decent suit, and this is what the field's leading, so I'm gonna lead it. All right, well, it looks like South's four card suit was hearts, so the heart lead probably not the best lead in the end, but I'll take it. The jack holds. Partners two could be a stiff two, but it could also be from 2-8. And if partner remembers we play reverse smith, I'm going to give reverse smith on that trick. Not because I have a great heart suit, but because I don't like anything else. So Declare has 4 diamond tricks coming along with 2 heart tricks. That's 6. The ace of spades makes 7. Declare's already shown up with, what is it, 8 high card points. Partner's spade pitch was the 3 of clubs. It was the 3 of clubs. Okay. So partner likes clubs, didn't like spades. That's interesting. I can probably start getting rid of these hearts. Maybe I should have thrown the 7, but well, this is an interesting play because it doesn't net declare any tricks. Can just play a low heart to knock out the ace. Partners pitch 2 spades here. So Declare not playing on clubs is interesting. Wonder what Declare's club holding is. Probably has a club stopper. But if partner has the king of spades, then I think I need to knock out whatever that club stopper is. Unless Declare gets stuck in hand for some reason. If I play, so can partner have ace, king, queen of clubs? Partner's shown up with a king of diamonds. And Declare 8. No, the North clearly has a club card. The only question is, do I need to play clubs now or maybe have North misguess? I'll just play a heart out. Maybe partner has the ace king of no. I don't think partner can even have the ace king of clubs. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully partner has another club. Good. All right. Well, I'll take minus 600 on this hand. I don't know what would have been the most productive lead. I don't think the heart actually cost, but maybe it did. Yeah, it looks like the Declare can do the same thing no matter what as the cards lie. And everybody's going to be in 3 no trump with 15 opposite 12 and no major suit fit and controls everywhere. Is 5 diamonds a reasonable spot? 5 diamonds makes actually if you take a deep finesse in spades and you don't give up a heart ruff. Heading for the hills with your winners. So how is plus 200 on this hand? Looks like we've got some company in terms of defending against spade contracts and picking up 200, but I'll take that. In 19, I think that was second from top last time I checked. That's right. This one should be a good score. Yeah, I feel good about this game. I think we've been pretty solid so far. I've played my hands pretty well. Our defense has been mostly solid. There were a couple bidding things where I might have misjudged something. There was a hand where I violated the rule of 15 to pass in fourth, and I think we can make 2 spades, but we still got a 75% board. On board 4, I think there was a defense that I could have provided that would make it harder for Declarer to take 11 tricks and diamonds, but I didn't do that defense because I misclicked at trick 2. You'll note that I shift here to the 6 of hearts, which is a very strange shift. And it's because I accidentally clicked the card while trying to explain what I was deciding. In the end, I probably would have played a spade, which double dummy doesn't do anything, and against good declare play doesn't do anything, but does give declare a little bit more of a challenge to come away with 11 tricks. So I should have played a spade there. That might have got us an extra trick and some more match points. The board 8, not our fault. Board 12, again, I don't think that was. Oh, no, board 12 was bad. So this was both of us making mistakes here. The opponents get to 4 spades, and EK naturally on this auction decided to lead a singleton heart, which is the correct lead. The problem is that I thought, oh, maybe EK's leading 5 from 5-9, because that happens sometimes, right? And I decided that I should not duck the opening lead. And as you can see, according to Gibb, or you can't see yet now, but I thought about ducking. But if I duck this 5 of hearts, it goes down. But playing the Queen of Hearts lets the contract make, because the King of Hearts can get knocked out, and there's sufficient entries because after trump are drawn, the Ace of Clubs is your only entry. There's sufficient entries to pitch the diamond loser on the long hearts. If I duck the heart, well, then the 9 or Jack of Hearts wins, like it would have always won. But then after drawing trump, there's no entry to dummy to do things like take a heart finesse and then knock out the other heart off. All right, so we're at 65%, 3 boards to go. I feel great. I have 13 high. I do have to open this one diamond. So this is 10 to 16, 2 plus diamonds. This is a revenge round against Frank and George. And then later in the hand, EK just randomly threw off some clubs, which was wrong. But at that point, the contract was making, and most of the match points were lost. All right. So I am supposed to systematically bypass my 4-card major suit and rebid 1 no trump. However, North is intervening with 2 clubs, and I have a support double. I mean, here in this situation, 2 no trump is clearly natural. The only question is, should I assume anything more than a minimum bid? So 3 hearts here. It's clearly some kind of invite. Without any club stopper, I think I just go 4 hearts here. I am a little worried about controls, and 3 no trump might end up being the better contract. But I think 4 hearts here is perfectly fine with my hand, and it's going to be where the field is. So that's an interesting inference, Alad. If partner is assuming I have the strong no trump range, partner might decide to just bid 2 hearts with a lot of minimum hands and 3 hearts with an inv. But yeah, so it looks like I feel pretty good about my decision here, even though actually looking at this, there's a good chance that we're actually going down in this contract, because I think Frank is probably leading a singleton heart. Now, if I am EK, I don't think I lead hearts here. I think I try to knock out. Oh, what? Oh, no. All right, I have 16 and a good spade suit. I could overcall one no trump here. I think I prefer one spade, just the quality of the suit. All right, partner with the lightning pass. Maybe I get to buy it in one spade. Nope. Well, I don't have a second bid. Yeah. All right, so the contract's two diamonds. Do I lead a spade? I think I have to go ace king and hope for a rough in partner. North's bid both minors. It's going to be a top spade or a doubleton heart, but I'm not going to play partner for any heart honors. So I think my best line is just playing top spades. Okay, so this is what's going on. I don't know if the spade's going to hold, but it looks like there's 11 spades between me and dummy. I'll know the spade situation after trick one. I have two club controls, so it looks like this is going to hold. I definitely don't want to continue spades here. There's no uppercut forming, and I need to retain these club winners. Definitely need to shift to my 9 of hearts. All right, well, the jack forces out the queen. I don't know where the ace of hearts is, but it's probably in North's hand. North is probably going to go ace of diamonds and then queen of diamonds, if I know North. North might also decide to try to rough a club and dummy, but that's an epic. All right, interesting. Hart plays, maybe going for a diamond finesse. Now, the bad news is that I might get stuck in my hand. I think I might decide to exit a diamond if I get in. Uh, just assume that no heart rough is coming. This is interesting. Partner's encouraging clubs here. So this might be the kind of situation where I want to underlead my ace queen of clubs to hit partner's. Well, obviously I'm roughing this. I think partner probably has another heart. So I'm going to underlead my club because I think that's an encouraging club card from partner. Guess not. Oh, that's what was going on. Interesting. Uh, very interesting. What? What a bizarre hand. I feel like we could have done a lot better there. Wait, bid a... No, I don't bid a spade. Okay. So what was I supposed to do? Well, obviously the heart shift was good. Um, but where did I go wrong? So this is all normal stuff. Oh yeah, that's where I went wrong. Of course, when I underled my ace queen of clubs because partner encouraged clubs. Um, so that cost a trick. Then I think I threw another trick away somewhere. So at this point, I need to play my ace of clubs, which partner can overruff, and then we're happy. But had I been counting, I would have known that partner had that diamond holding. But I had given up on counting, unfortunately. So I blew that. This is not going to be great. It's going to be okay at best. And it's not going to make up for board 22. This is the last board, and looks like we're defending two diamonds again. But pretty clearly, this is going to be ace, king, queen of spades. That's an interesting pass by, wait, hang on a second. South bid two clubs and then pass two diamonds. What? What? Okay, fine. I accept. Well, I have a diamond stopper, so I'm going to play all three of these. Did North rebid? North did rebid diamonds. Yes, I know. That's why I'm upset. Because 3-no trump's probably down here. Well, actually, if we only have 4 caching spade tricks, then maybe 3-no's is making, but North has showed up with what, the Jack of Spades, probably the King Queen of Diamonds at 6 points. I think North pretty much is a favorite to hold the Ace Queen of Hearts here. Yeah, Ace Queen Jack probably. I don't think they need a fourth diamond trick to make 3-no. That looks like a singleton. Partner's probably out of diamonds at this point. So we might get board 22 back, which should keep us. Okay, so this is ending up better than I expected. This might keep us afloat. All right, 5 diamonds, 2 spades, 4 clubs. So I think do I rough this? Yeah, I rough this and I play a spade and I hope I miscount. All right. So that's it for the night. Board 24 is definitely a hand the opponent should be in game. They can make up to 4 diamonds, but also pretty easily 3-no trump is in on um, what? 9 top tricks plus 2 more heart hooks, with spades being 4-4. Now, should you be there? Honestly, yes. And 5 diamonds is also 50-50 or close to it. Let's join one of the other tables here, see what's up. Yeah, we can get one more trick. That's fine. Half a match point. I'll live with it. The who's going to be fun to join? Let's take a look at this table. Looks like they are quite reasonably in 3-no trump. Looks like the line has been a conservative one. So This is probably just going to make 3 as opposed to with the 2 over tricks, which I completely understand. And East claims the rest, or decides to play it out. Even though the last round wasn't fantastic, I think that we probably kept our score where it needs to be in order to pick up a win tonight. All right, let's see how Dorian and Steph are doing. Well, it looks like they are defending 3 spades doubled by East and beat it by 2 tricks. So that's 300 for North-South, which is more than 130, so that's good for us. Let's see John and Trish against Rosie and Steven. Looks like they're just starting 3-0, or they're starting this board here. West passing, of course. North is borderline for most folks, but actually it's 13, so North is going to open a diamond, most people. East probably passes, might overcall. A spade. Are we on for Saturday? I don't know. South bidding 2 clubs here, which most people play as forcing for 1 round, if not game forcing, but South should push to game no matter what. North has a bit of a rebid problem, doesn't want to rebid this ugly 5-card diamond suit, but probably has to. West should pass. Two no trump by North, and then South should just go 3 no trump. And the lead against no trump should just be top spades. And after 4 rounds of spades, there's 9 tricks. The benefit to overcalling the East hand is I think more lead directing than anything. But how likely are you to actually not be the opening leader after a 1 diamond opening? Ho hum, says Trish. Does it keep the, you know what? That is a good point. The spade overcall probably does keep the opponents out of 3 no trump. Neither of them have it stopped, and they're expecting East to show up with a 5-card suit. So that's an interesting look on things. I hadn't realized that that could be a consideration there. I wonder if there's anybody who's decided to overcall a spade and that's been the result. So the 130 I was hoping would be better, but there is another pair in 2 diamonds. I wonder if they got the spade overcall. I don't know. Somebody bid up to 4 hearts, went down 2. Obviously, that's a disaster. And as long as Trish doesn't throw a club from dummy, she should be good. And now there's 9 tricks, barring a 5-0 club break, a 4-1 diamond break, and a poorly positioned heart. Trish, for what it's worth, should have thrown away the Jack of Hearts instead of the club, because in this situation, I think if a club is played here, that would possibly break up some kind of squeeze lines. So I think Trish should have thrown a heart. But with the clubs not being 5-0, it's a claimer. If you're counting. Is Trish counting? And now I think she should just claim. Well, she's got 6 minutes. I guess she's using all of it. Come on, Trish. There you go. Come on, Steven. There you go. All right, you gonna play the Jack of clubs? There. You can play the 4 of diamonds or the 6 of diamonds. Anything could happen. Rosie has to decide which to discard. The low diamond or a low heart? Either could be correct. Looks like she's chosen a low heart. And is it the 6 of diamonds? It's the 4 of diamonds. All right. Well, Steven's going to throw away the 4 of hearts, I think. Yeah, these are tough decisions by all players here. Very tough decisions. And the 4 of clubs, I think, yes, Trish realizes it's a winner. And I think we'll pitch the 6 of diamonds from her hand. But Rosie's in a pickle. She doesn't know what to pitch. She doesn't know how many tricks are left for declaring. And now Steven is squeezed between the singleton heart 8 and the 4 diamonds, the jack 10, after everybody's pitched their diamonds. And Steven's holding onto those diamonds for dear life. And now Trish claims. All right. Is anybody else still playing this hand? It looks like that's it. And the final score is, drum roll please, 62.92%. Good enough for first overall, including in the direction. Cleared second place by a decent amount. Very happy. We got another dub. I like to get back on my win streak. And it looks like my win streak has restarted. It's been a while since the last win streak. Now, I had a win streak of 2 a little while back, 3 a little while back. I don't know how long it's been since my win streak of 4 or more, but it'd be nice to win 4 in a row. What are the East-West results? Well, it looks like the East-West results are, we are North-South, right? No, we're East-West. No, that's the honors. That's North-South, East-West. Oh, only 2 pairs above 50%. All right, that's the end of the stream. Hope you had a good time. We won, had fun. Take care.